Welcome to Talladega for the running of the NR2003. On the pole for today's race is Larry Bouchard Jr. and to the outside is John West. In third we have Jake West. Whoa! Problems for Larry Bouchard Jr. as he will not roll off the grid. He's blown up. And that will hand the pole position over to JT Hanley in the 97. So now that mixes up the whole running order. It'll be JT Hanley who starts in the first position. Second will still be John West. Third will now be Tyler Lyman. Fourth is Jake West. And fifth is now going to be Dan Banez. These guys are going to have to get caught up. And they will just fine. So here we go. Pace car will go into pit road. And we'll get set for 12 laps here at Talladega. It should be one wild race. They might go 4 wide even. Oh, the 52 also in pit road with problems. Derek Bouchard. So that's 2 cars already that are going to be out of this race before we even take the green flag. As here comes JT Hanley down the front stretch. He will be the restarter of this race. As here they come. Green flag into the air. We're racing at Talladega. Here they come down the backstretch. JT Hanley went to the high side. Tyler Lyman's going to abandon him, but Dan Bannon all the way to the bottom. 3 wide for second. Bannon might be going to the race leader here. Jim Gammett giving him a big push into 3. JT Hanley going to come down block possibly. No, Bannon with a huge run. And here they come. Off of 4. And Dan Bannon, the points leader, coming into today, is going to lead lap number 1 at Talladega. 5 bonus points for Dan Bannon as he comes to the line. Trey Rainey will now look to the inside. Riley Sprague tube there in the 42. 3 wide, even 4 wide in this pack. But can they last like that the whole race? That's the question. Will we see a wreck by the time the race is over? Here comes Riley Sprague 2 peeking low in the 42. And all the way to the bottom goes Paul Manick in the 6. Trey Rainey's going to get cleared because of that. Here comes Levi Shones down low in the 32. I'm going to see what it doesn't even say what the 30's out for. It just says that they never took the green flag. Same with the 52. Right now the 52 still in pit roads. Look at that mess behind them. Jim Gammett all the way up top. Trey Rainey and Paul Manick pull away. Now they are 4 wide for a third. John Gammett to the bottom. Anthony Wendler, Anthony Rodriguez. Rodriguez won at Daytona, the first race of the season. That was a restrictor plate race, so let's see if he can do the same here today. As Paul Manick looks for the lead on Trey Rainey. And they are going to be side by side through 1 and 2. Give it to Paul Manick. John Gammett with a big run because of that draft might shoot right by Paul Manick here. But Shones abandons him. Oh no, that's not Shones, excuse me. That's Anthony Wendler in the 3. Those cars look a little bit similar. Jay Barker in the 69 coming. Behind them, they're getting really close. Wendler will get to second. Clears. Now can he run down Paul Manick, get by him? So the question is, Jay Barker might look to the inside before he can even do that. But Wendler, aggressive move down to the bottom. He has Brandon Butler and Luke Rainey coming behind him. And at the stripe, they will be side by side, and it will be Manick who led that time. Or they gave it to Anthony Wendler. Man, that had to have been like a tie. Now here comes Luke Rainey to the bottom in the 25. Levi Shones pushing him. Blocking there with Griffin Lynn and others. And Luke Rainey will take the race lead off of turn number 4. Talladega is just about positioning yourself in the right spot. You're going to want to be leading late in the race. You don't want to be leading now. You want to be at the back of the pack at like halfway as Luke Rainey leads the lap. Here comes Stuart Gratton in the 44. Anthony Wendler with a big push up top, trying to get back to the race lead. 52 finally got back out on track. He's going to be off the pace and lapped down. I think Stuart Grant might get to the race lead. No, because here comes Evan Rudd into the 17 as they come down the backstretch. 3 wide for a second, and Luke Rainey's going to have the race lead still. Oh, there they go! The 06 spun around, and others are going to be involved. The 75, the 10, the 40, the 42, the 48. And the caution will come out. We will have a restart here at Talladega. As they come back to the line, Luke Rainey all by himself and will lead them back to the yellow. Just before halfway, the caution comes out for a wreck involving Jake Moss, involving a lot of others. Look at the battle for second. It's going to be Josh Crash at the line. So let's see what happened around the caution. It looks like Jake Moss the first to go around. Here's a good view at it as they come straight down the backstretch. And it looks, oh, the 15 moved over. Jonathan Rains moved over into the 06 of Jake Moss. Got him up into Schoen's Anthony Rodriguez. Rains then spins into the 75, the 75 Christian Max Jr. who's got Riley Sprayley tube. JT Hanley, Tyler Lyman avoided. Then Rodriguez got even more. Jack Marshall, Brandon Butler got damage. Jay Barker possibly involved in this one. We have onboard cameras with some drivers back here. Ooh, the 09 got damage. Bracey Collins, nowhere to go. So let's go on board with the 10 of Anthony Rodriguez and see what he saw in this. He got a ton of damage. And also, JT Hanley was able to avoid it in the 97. He was back here. He has an onboard camera. Ooh, and then up ahead they cut out of shape a little bit. So back to the line first was Luke Rainey in the 25. See, cars were all over the place there. The 75 got hit by the 09. It was spin like a top. So Luke Rainey led them back, and we'll have a restart with under 5 laps to go. This will be our only and final restart of the day with 3 laps to go. And look at all the cars out. Bracey Collins, Christian Merrick Jr., Jonathan Rains, Brandon Butler, Jack Marshall, John Gamet, and Anthony Rodriguez. 21 cars will be left in the race, and only 20 will have a shot to win here at Talladega, as 30 never started. So, the race leader will be Luke Rainey for this restart. Second will be Josh Crash. Evan Rudd will be third. Fourth, Stuart Grant. And fifth, Anthony Wendler. Eli Bright is 6th. 7th, Griffin Lynn. 8th, Paul Manick. 9th, Jeff Bright. And 10th, John West. 11th is Jim Gamet, 12th is Jake West, 13th Dan Band, 14th Levi Schoens, and 15th JT Hanley. Tyler Lyman is 16th, 17th Trey Rainey, 18th is Jake Moss, 19th Riley Sprague, who's been 20th Jay Parker, and then 21st will be Derek Bouchard. But I bet that the top 17 will probably be able to get going. Levi Schoens might not be able to. He has some damage, but then the rest behind will definitely not get going. So who wins at Talladega? Dan Bannon, your points leader, back in the 13th position. The last race was the first race he has not finished in the top 5. So that is insane that he was able to keep that streak going. He's going to try and get on another streak. He's in 13th. Anyone can win from 13th with 3 laps to go. You can be back where Trey Rainey is and win this race in 3 laps. That's just how wild Talladega is. Luke Rainey right now probably in the most vulnerable spot on the track. As here they come. Down the front stretch, the pace car into pit road. Here we go from Talladega. In the middle of the tri-oval comes Luke Rainey, but remember the start-finish line way down farther. It's at the exit of the tri-oval as they come down into the restart zone. Green flag back into the air at Talladega. Who wins? Cars going high. And here comes Josh Crash already on the restart. He pulled down low just a little bit, trying to get a run on Luke Rainey. He could not do it. That restart was very slow. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a lap for these guys to get up to speed. And now here they come down the backstretch. Shuffling. Here comes Josh Crash. Stuart Gratton did not make the move with them, but Gratton will go down in the middle of the corner, I believe. And we're going to have a new race leader, Talladega, coming to 2 laps to go. Through 3 and 4. Some of the field is broken away behind them. They are shuffling, trying to get by damaged cars. Here comes Gratton now to the inside. As they come down the front stretch, Griffin Lynn almost going below the double yellow. He keeps it in bounds. Here they come. 2 laps to go at Talladega. Side by side, 3 wide for the race lead comes Griffin Lynn. Trey Rainey and JT Hanley are at the back, trying to gain close in, gain spots, and possibly get up here to win. I like my chances if I'm maybe Jake West or someone at the back of this pack. As here comes Jim Gamet now. Paul Minnick goes to the bottom, 3 wide. Minnick's gonna have the run, and I think he might be able to get to the race lead here in 3 and 4. Paul Minnick, all the way to the bottom. Jeff Bright has gotten clear. He's down to the bottom. Dan Band's the second one on the bottom line pushing. He's now up to second. The 69's blown up, but we stay green. The 62 is catching up to this pack. The 97 is kind of holding guys up. Dan Bandon, your points leader, looking for the leaders. Here they come down the front stretch. The white flag is out. Final lap in the NR2003 at Talladega. Who gets back in front? Do they wreck? John West has gotten in line right behind Jeff Bright. Dan Bandon has gotten to the race lead now. Can he hold on over Jeff Bright and others to win as they come down the backstretch? Here comes Bright. Does he have enough of a run to get to the inside? He does! They are 3 wide down the backstretch for the race lead. Does Jeff Bright hold on? Does John West make a move? Does Eli Bright make a move? They will hit 3 and 4 this time. Jeff Bright has won the top 2 series. He hasn't won the Trucks or ARCA. Can that change today as they come off a 4? John West will move to the inside possibly, or does Eli Bright keep him from that? Down into the tri-oval. It's all Jeff Bright as they fan out behind, coming to the line. And Jeff Bright will win the NR2003 at Talladega. 4 wide for third. But Bright gets it done at Talladega. John West pushed him through to finish. And man, oh man, they were wild coming to the line. Let's look at that as they came to the line. Look at that. Look in the middle of the tri-oval. See, Eli Bright gets forced up by Luke Rainey. All this happened in the middle behind the 02 and 5. 4 wide. Trey Rainey was pushing Luke Rainey up. Remember we were talking about Trey Rainey trying to catch the pack. At the white flag, he was just outside the pack, and he moves all the way up to finish inside the top 10. And at the line, look at that. 3 wide for third. Fourth will go to Luke Rainey. Dan Bandon, another top 5 this season. Incredible for that 11. He has shown some muscle this season. So Jeff Bright wins. He has won now 3 of the 4 series. He is now with Riley Spurley, who I believe are the only 2 that have a shot to become the first to win all 4. Let's check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the NR2003 at Talladega. There was 1 caution flag for 4 laps and 6 lead changes among 7 different drivers. And Jeff Bright won it with the last lap pass. And John West pushed him through to that victory. He ends up second. Third was Eli Bright. Fourth, Luke Rainey, who led 6 laps. Most of those were under caution, but still had a really good car. And fifth, Dan Bandon, your points leader, extends his points lead. In 6th, Anthony Wendler. 7th was Trey Rainey. 8th, Paul Minnick. 9th, Jim Gamet. 10th, Jake West. So there's your top 20. See, only 20 cars finished the race, only 19 on the lead lap, and Jake Moss with a ton of damage was off pace. Same with, there were 14 cars in that pack. I thought JT Hanley and Tyler Lime were going to be able to get up there, but they weren't able to. And I'm wondering if they had damage for missing that wreck, if going down to the apron caused that. I don't know. We'll probably never know. But man, and then the big one happened, remember, and it took 22nd to 28th out, and then Jay Barker under the green flag, header issues. That's why he's out of the race. All right, now let's go to the point standings. Here are the point standings as we are approaching halfway through this season. And it is Dan Bandon on top, 6 top 5s out of 7 races. And he has not DNF'd once, and he's completed every lap. And he led his first lap this season at Talladega. Look at that. So Dan Bandon leads his first lap of the season. Eli Bright is now up to second in points, but he's 150 points back. That's going to take a lot to get up there. Third, Brandon Butler. Fourth, Griffin Lynn. Fifth, Anthony Wendler. 6th is Luke Rainey. 7th is Christian Merrick Jr. 8th, Paul Minnick. 9th, Josh Crash. And 10th, Anthony Rodriguez. So there's your top 20. Jeff Bright with that win moves all the way up to 11th in the points. So a good run for him here today. As 7 races, 7 different winners. And I believe that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are in the top 20. Your other winner, who is not in the top 20, is the 42 of Riley Spurley, 23rd in the points. So the next race will be the Goodies 200 at Dover. See you guys then.